Today we're going to be walking some more uncharted territory. I brought my laptop with me to give you a little example of the route, and then when I've done that we'll get going. Right, good, yeah, it's working. I was worried that I wasn't going to have any signal here. This is England, obviously. Where we are is down here in Devon, in the southwest. This whole area here is Dartmoor, which I'm planning to do a lot of exploration of. We are currently sitting, we're about here, by the town of Princetown, which is just over there. Wow. This is the first tour we're going to go up, called North Hessery Tour. Then we're going to carry on all the way up here, down here, and then we're going to go here to King's Tor. I had a little surprise for when we get to the top of King's Tor. Very, very little surprise. Don't get your hopes up too high. And then we're going to come back down. But I saw last night when I was looking at this that there's a quarry here. What's that? Foggington Quarry. We could definitely check out what that is. I don't know how eventful this route's going to be. It's going to be a lot of moorland. Yeah, and then we're going to carry on and come back down to the car in Princetown. There is a prison here, which is in use. There are prisoners in this prison. Maybe we'll see if they have a church. So there we are. There's the route. I'll quickly zoom back out again so you can see where it is in relation to the rest of the world. Oh, what's wrong with the map? Got a 4G hotspot on, so don't expect miracles. So yeah, if you were to live in Montreal, this is where I currently am. And if you were to live in Moscow, this is where I currently am. And if you were to live in Cairo, this is where I currently am. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. So this is what the view looks like from my car. Very much in the middle of nowhere. Welcome to Princetown. Here's a little map of Princetown. We're parked here, I think. There's the pub. I think we've got to go this way out to the first tour. Then the prison's up here, and then the church is there. Well, the church is there, look, peeking up over these trees, so maybe let's go have a look at that quick now. It's a bit bleak here, if I'm completely honest. I've been here before. Just reminds you of like an old, run-down mining town that at one time thrived, but now completely crumbled. Anyone here? Don't think so. Can't see anybody. It's cool. Very echoey. I really hope no one's like in a confession booth. It's a nice building. I almost feel like I want to give a sermon. Let's see what it's like to sit in the front pew, shall we? So this is what it would be like. Just imagine that this was all filled with people. So I just read up a little bit on the history, and apparently it was built by prisoners. And it says in the graveyard there are 600 residents of Princetown buried and 600 prisoners buried. So, half and half. So apparently through this door there's something called the Wet Tower, and they're trying to dress it up really nicely, but apparently it's just a tower full of mould. Look. Gross. So I just read up a little bit more, and it says that most of the prisoners that were sent to Dartmoor, well, Princetown, which is where we are, were captured in the War of Chesapeake Bay in 1812. And because American soldiers used to riot on the Plymouth warships where they were being detained, they were instead brought here where they really couldn't escape because it's in the middle of nowhere, horrible weather, freezing, and basically isolated from the rest of the county. And this was what they built. And this is where they're all buried, probably there, because they look a little bit less attractive, don't they, as graves. They look very uniform. Yeah, and there's absolutely nothing marking these tombstones. I'm assuming these are all dead American prisoners. After visiting the church, we left Princetown through a side street, and that's where we began walking on the open moorland. This part was the first tour. It was quite underwhelming, to be honest, because there was nothing at the top apart from a really ugly TV mast. How do I make it look like I'm pushing it over? From here though, you were able to see the roofs of Dartmoor prison. And where is it? There it is. There's not really much use in going there because it's actually an active prison and there's guards outside, so you can't really look around anyway. And you were also able to see King's Tor come into view. So evidently, from checking the map, this is King's Tor here. I decided not to go straight towards King's Tor though, because if you look here, I spotted a random rock. 360 panoramic view. And that's it. After visiting the rock, we descended the hill towards a road, and I think this is roughly where we are when we pick up the video now. Now we have the tour in view, so you can see exactly what a Dartmoor tour is. I thought it might be a good time to explain the little surprise I have in store. So, sometimes when you get to the top of those tours, people leave little like mementos, like they leave like Tupperware boxes with a journal inside and a pen, so you can like write down the date you came, the time you came, what the weather was like, what your experience was like, and it's just a nice little keepsake to have on top of them. We always like put them under rocks, and you've got to look around a little bit to find them. So I thought, in order to do a little bit of basic marketing for my channel, in my backpack I have my own Tupperware box with a journal and a pen. But also, because that tour is called King's Tor, I included in my box a little crown. So when people get to the top of King's Tor, they have the privilege of being able to wear a crown and writing about their experience. And on the front of the journal, I have sellotaped a little missive directing people to my YouTube channel. And I just wanted to see if I left it up there, if I'd ever get anyone looking at the video I've made today and seeing how the box came to be at the top of King's Tor. I don't know if anyone will ever even find it. So yeah, when we get to the top of the tour, I'll read you what it says on front of the book. Come on, let's go. You go first. Go on. Wow. Right, yeah, we're down on some lower ground now. Out of the wind a little bit as well. By a road. See this truck going on the road here. We're just going to go down here and then turn left. Oh, I can see something over there. Where is it? Oh, there. Ooh, is that a group of hikers? I'm surprised I can even see that. It's only because of that woman's orange coat and the blue coat that I spotted it. But otherwise, they would have been very, very well and truly camouflaged. I'm going to have to find a way to avoid them. I hope to God that I don't get up to the top of the tour with my little King's journal waiting to be put away. And I've got to read out the front missive to you all, and I'm going to be surrounded by them. So hopefully they're going that way and not that way. But I'm wrong. I think they're moving. Oh my God, they're going in that direction. No, this is going to ruin everything. Yeah. Well, what do you know? They're definitely heading in that direction now, aren't they? They're definitely going up to where I need to go, and they're going to ruin everything. I've never experienced so much injustice in my life. Oh, how am I going to do it? Because I wanted to wear it myself, and I was going to read out the thing at the top of the mountain. Fingers crossed, they're not going to go up there, get their flasks out and their lunchboxes out, and have a whole little picnic for an hour before I can even get on with what I need to do. They keep stopping and looking at random stuff as well. What's that? I just saw this, look. This rock mound. It's strange. I wonder if that's the quarry. Right, they've stopped. Why have they stopped? Oh, they're looking up in my direction. I hope they can't see me filming them. I am incredibly far away. They're not going to be able to see a thing what I'm doing. Oh well, let's get a bit closer, see what happens. You see this bus parked in this very random little copse of trees here. I'm guessing that's how they got here. So they must have just arrived. So maybe that'll be the first stop on their journey. They'll briefly pause up there for a moment and then carry on somewhere else. But they're obviously going to get up there and have a big bloody talk about everything, aren't they? Oh, they're on the move again. Where are they going? Oh, they're going in a completely different direction now. I've seen this done in so many hiking videos, and they do the shots of them walking off into the distance with their backpacks on. And then I'll just show you what I mean. So when they do these candid shots of them like this, just walking as if like their camera's just going to stay there and they're going to keep walking. But obviously it gets to a point where they need to come back to retrieve their phone. And then they cut this bit out, don't they? Got another stream to cross. Yes! I found a more level path now. Isn't this nice? I have completely lost sight of them now. They've vanished. So what is this exactly? It's definitely a tour bus, isn't it? What's up there then? Can you see it? Because I can't. It's as high as me, this wall. And well, I've just spotted them again, and they are definitely headed up the tour. If you think that I have got the guts to go up there when they're up there, stand on top of that mountain and read out my King's proclamation to the entirety of their tour group, something weird's coming into view here. It's like a little stone circle or something. I think I'm just gonna have to go up there and see what happens. We're gonna have to get our binoculars out and spy on them and just wait for our opportunity to strike. That's the best we can do in this scenario. I've completely lost sight of them. Oh, there they are. See them? I have a feeling they're all gonna sit down, have a lovely time, take in the views, be up there for a bloody hour, probably have a bonfire. Don't! I have no idea what your problem is. Found some sort of river. What's the best way to cross this? Maybe there. 2 jumps and over. Oh, they're all up there, aren't they? That's exactly where I want to go. 1. That's mossy though. Well, it looks like I'm stuck at this stream. This is why you always need to wear wellies when you go to the moors. Right, this is it. I'm just gonna have to jump this. Or maybe being stuck behind this stream has done me a favour because they're on their way down now. But surely though, if they came out in a bus, they're obviously out for the day, so they're probably hitting more than one tour, aren't they? So hopefully they've gone over the other side now and they're gonna go somewhere else. Here we are then, at the beginning of our royal walk. Strange place to find a road. I think this has got something to do with the prison and the quarry. So considering I'm about to reach the top, I thought now might be a good time to get out the crown. God, I feel like such a knob wearing this. Only a little bit further to go. Right, there's no one in sight, so I'm just gonna head straight up, read the thing out, and then get this thing off my head. So here we are, taking the final steps up the top of King's Tor. Don't any of you men dare look back at me right now. Hopefully they're on their way down somewhere else now. This is me sat cross-legged at the very top of King's Tor. So this is the journal, and inside it reads:
Dear traveller, congratulations on reaching the top of King's Tor. Please feel free to wear the enclosed crown as your reward. If you would like to see how this box came to be here, please visit the YouTube channel of Peace Blitz. There you will find documentation of how this scenario came to be. If you would consider subscribing to my channel, it would mean a great deal to me. Please comment on the video if you decided to wear the crown after completing your journey to the top of the tour. But if you do decide to wear the crown, please return it when you are done. Also, feel free to write in this journal whatever you think appropriate. But as well, please do not steal the pens, as if you do, whomever may visit next will not have the chance to share in the experience. Many thanks, safe travels, and once more,
please subscribe. Let's put it all in the box and then we'll have to find somewhere to put it. Right, it's all in there. I'll put the lid on. Right, everything's in there. Okay, I've found a couple before when I've gone up to a tour. They're always under rocks. And I mean, if you found one and you come up to a tour, you'll probably be looking for one. Maybe there. If I jam it in there, I think you'd see it. Maybe no one will see it, maybe someone will. Oh, will it go in? That should be all right, shouldn't it? It'll probably catch your eye. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious what it is. It isn't tight, yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't go anywhere. It should be fine. Right, duty complete. Oh God, look, we could potentially have our first crown wearer. After we descended King's Tor, I decided to quickly check out the quarry. Right, so that's the quarry. So here it is. Not that marvellous, is it? Having been there, I joined an old road called Dartmoor Way. This is really a long, boring road. I discovered later that this road was used as a means of transport by the prisoners who were forced to mine the quarry. The road leads directly into Princetown, and that's where they would ship out the stone to places like London. It was a very long and boring road, and I can't imagine it would have been much fun to traverse in the 1800s, especially in the winter. The road took me back into the centre of Princetown, and that is unfortunately where the video ends. I bought a chicken burger and cheesy chips. Absolutely starving. Mission success. It was a really long walk, I'm really tired. If you did watch it all the way through, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much, and see you next time.